Hey, we are live. And man, with all the craziness going on in the country and in the world, we need some good news.
Yes.
And tonight we have some great news. We got some good news stories for you tonight. We've been talking about this upcoming event for
Feels like forever.
but it's really only been about 7 or 8 weeks. And so before we get started with all the cool stuff that you're going to see tonight, we want to do some administrative, like housekeeping notes. The first thing we want to talk about is please do not super chat tonight. Tonight, if you have money that you want to give, we're going to ask you to buy a t-shirt or make a donation to Vets United. That's the charity that we're focusing on tonight. You're going to see a bunch of RV Adventure, Michael and Shelly, and then at 8 o'clock Eastern time is Happy Place Diaries with Jerry. And so what I want to do now is I want to bring on a couple of guests, and they are the other two channels that have been in collaboration very closely with us on this deal. The brain child behind the whole deal was Jerry from Happy Place Diaries. So let's bring on Jerry. Hey, Jerry and Teresa.
Hey,
how you guys doing?
Hey, Teresa.
here we are.
Yeah, and so I'm going to bring on the other duo that's been in collaboration with us for the past 8 weeks working on this deal, and that's Michael and Shelly from Our Epic RV Adventure. Hey, guys.
Hey.
We're a trio.
Y'all got talent.
Yeah, so I covered talent up there a little bit, but I wanted everybody to be able to see who you were. So, man, we've been working on this, and so Jerry and Teresa, tell us a little bit about, man, what caused you to come up with this idea, and where'd it come from?
Well, it came from the world that we're experiencing right now, and I was sitting watching. I think I was watching TV one evening, and I thought, man, with all of this stuff with the pandemic and everything, there's going to be a lot of hurting people the longer we go down the road with this.
Yeah.
In particular, a lot of the small organizations that help people out, and our passion is taking care of soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. And there's some organizations out there that have huge advertising budgets, and they're going to be fine. They're kind of the Walmart of the charities.
Yeah.
But what about all the small charities that impact veterans' lives? Where are they going to be? In 5, 6, 8 months, maybe next year.
Yeah.
And so I thought, okay, I know where a bunch of veterans are, and they're right here in this RV community. What can we do to rally?
Yeah.
And so I reached out to you two to think if it was a good idea. And of course, you guys are good soldiers and airmen and don't know how to say no. So, and so that's really kind of the genesis of this was what can we do as veterans to help other veterans?
Exactly. Yeah. And then so when you invited us in, man, we appreciate that because if you've watched our channel before, and we know you have, but for those who are watching, man, we're just all about helping veterans and getting out there on the road and acknowledging those heroes that have served, and especially those who have paid the ultimate price for our freedom. And when you brought Michael and Shelly in from Our Epic RV Adventure, we got to talking about what kind of charity we wanted to support. And I think we almost immediately went to some kind of a charity that's going to be working with animals and dogs, and because that is near and dear to the hearts of Michael and Shelly. So you guys tell us a little bit about your background with your service dog and how it's kind of impacted you guys.
Sure. Well, Talon here is almost 6. Yeah, she'll be 6 at the end of August. And we've had her for about 5 years. And we got her from another organization that, unfortunately, I have to say, used to provide service dogs and training to vets for free. But unfortunately, they're a victim of the current, pandemic situation we're in. All the fundraisers got canceled and things like that. So they unfortunately are closing their doors, which is very sad. But and unfortunately, they're just one of many. But in all honesty, Talon's my second service dog.
Yeah.
The first one didn't get to keep very long because he had a
Underlying medical condition.
Yeah.
Was unknown at the time.
Yeah, and it just goes to show you that, how important this stuff is, because we did start with a different charity organization. That charity organization went under, and there wasn't really much that we could do. Even if we drove on and took those funds, we weren't going to be able to rescue that organization. So we're moving on and getting our focus to Vets United. And man, Jerry, I can't thank you guys enough, you and Teresa, for including us in this project. And Michael and Shelly, it's been just a privilege working with you guys. And the rest of the night's going to be awesome. We can't wait. So we're going to say goodbye to you guys for now, but we'll see you back at 7:30 on our Epic RV Adventure, and then 8 o'clock over at Happy Place Diary. So thanks for coming on tonight, guys, and we'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
See you in a little bit.
See you in a bit.
All right, man, we got a ton to talk about. So you already heard the agenda for tonight, and we're raising awareness for Vets to Vets United. If you see me looking over here, it's just because I am also a combat veteran with a traumatic brain injury, and I will forget to talk about something if I don't have my notes over here.
True story.
So, man, we're not in the comments, and we apologize for that, but we appreciate everything that you guys are out there doing and watching, and we thank you for the support tonight. We are going to move right along here. We're going to talk about Vets to Vets United for a second, because the Vets to Vets is actually veterinarians to veterans. And Terry Morris, who is the executive director and founder of Vets to Vets United, is a veterinarian, and she's going to be on as a guest later throughout the evening. So you're going to get to meet Terry and talk to her, hear her story, what motivated her to start this organization and help our veterans and get them united with rescue animals.
Yes.
Now, these animals are animals that were scheduled to not survive. And so we're rescuing animals and veterans at the same time. So it's win-win. So we'll be talking to them later. Later on every channel, you're going to hear veteran stories of how these animals have helped. You're going to see the veterans that it is impacted directly. We're going to interview some of those folks. And man, it is making a difference. It's almost immeasurable, because the amount of veterans that are taking their own lives every day, and these animals really do save their lives.
Yes.
So it is a huge impact. So
they're saving each other.
Yeah. Let's jump right into talking about how you can help. And what I'm going to do real fast is, apologize, I'm over here grabbing a link. And I'm going to come into the comments here, and I'm going to post a link. This is a link to order a t-shirt, and I'm about to show you the t-shirts that we're talking about. This is what the front and the back of the t-shirts look like. It's RVers supporting veterans, has the logo of Vets to Vets United, and it says 2020 because, hey, you never know, we might plan on doing this for
Maybe an annual.
Yeah, and so helping different organizations. This is completely different from what we do on our channel, traveling around and giving donations. This is an individual, separate deal. So the money that we have raised is still there. It's going to another veteran organization at some other time. And you can see, when we talked about in the intro, the 21 sponsor channels that collaborated with us, all of their names are listed on the back of the t-shirt here. And man, we got some great channels that helped us out with this.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And we had some kinks in the road. And some stuff to get through. We've been through 2 vendors and different designs on the t-shirts and all kinds of stuff, but we've gotten through it with the help.
But military knows how to roll with the punches.
Yeah.
So
and
just eyes forward.
Yeah. You're going to get to meet some of those channels tonight in some clips, and you'll be surprised at some of the channels that you're going to see.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the t-shirt real quick. We talked about the design, but we didn't really talk about the significance of some of that stuff. So let's talk about the color red. We made the t-shirts red because on every Friday, if you wear a red t-shirt, it stands for Red Shirt Friday, which is Remember Everyone Deployed. So if you already have red t-shirts and you've been wearing red t-shirts every Friday, just add this one to your repertoire, into your rotation. And And that's the deal on
Can't
that.
have too many.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's for Red Shirt Friday. And let me click this one off here. Now, we're going to tell you about the price of the t-shirts. The price of the t-shirts are $22. And Leslie came up with the idea of the price for $22. And why did you come up with that price?
$22 for 22 a day.
That's right. We just mentioned it a minute ago. 22 veterans per day commit suicide. They take their own lives because they're battling their demons. They're battling mental health issues, physical health, pain, chronic issues that they just feel like they can't get resolved. And so, unfortunately, we're losing 22 veterans a day. So we priced the t-shirts at $22. Now, that is for the regular t-shirt and the women's cut and the women's V-neck.
Yeah.
That's the main t-shirt fundraiser.
Yeah.
There are some other options, which we'll show you right here. And so if you pick an option of long sleeve, let me hide this for a second. If you pick the option for a long sleeve or the hoodie, it's going to be a little more expensive. The long sleeves are going to be $25 and the hoodies are going to be $35. But the main effort is the regular t-shirt at $22.
Yeah.
So if you go to the link that I just posted in there in the chat, you can go and you look at all the options and the shipping options and all that good stuff. And I want to emphasize that 100% of everything we earn is going straight to vets We're not keeping a dime, not keeping a dollar. It's all just going to them. So we appreciate anything that you can do there. You don't have to buy a t-shirt. If you want to just go on that link and donate, you can just donate through there. If you go to checkout and there's a couple extra cents to round up to the next dollar, you can add that donation to round up to the next dollar. And what's cool part is when you check out, it gives you the options to share the campaign on social media. So as soon as you check out, you can go on to Facebook and share it out. So we appreciate you sharing that out. And links to all of this stuff is going to be down in the description of this video once it airs for replay. So if you're not watching the live, go down in the description. The link to order your shirt is going to be in the description. The link to all of the channels who collaborated with us will be in the description below. And like I said, we had 21 total channels that collaborated. I'm about to show you or introduce you to a couple of those channels. And if you stick around for the 7:30 over at Our Epic RV Adventure and the 8 o'clock over at Happy Place Diaries, you're going to get to meet more veterans. You're going to get to meet more channels and see everything. Everything that you see on this event is going to be different than you will see on the next event.
It will not be alike.
So we appreciate all of the channels who have collaborated with us. And here are a few of those folks.
Hey guys, this is Chief.
And I'm Dee. And together with our dog Lucy,
we are Foreverland RV. I retired after 39 years as an Air Force Services Chief Master Sergeant. And now we are RVers supporting veterans.
Hi, I'm Ricky.
And I'm Barbara.
Together we're RV Underway.
We both served in the United States Navy.
I served 12 years as a submarine radioman.
And I served 24 as a personnelman, surface warfare qualified.
And we are RVers for vets.
Hi, we're Shar and Phil Rose of A Year to Volunteer.
I served in the United States Navy for 36 years as a surface warfare officer.
And we're RVers supporting veterans.
Hi, we're Phil and Stacy from You, Me, and the RV.
And I served 5 years in the United States Navy as a data processor.
And I did 27 years in the United States Navy as a naval security officer.
And we are RVers supporting veterans.
Hey, I'm Blake, New Vision Security Services, U.S. Army, 17 years, 15 Golf, cross-trained to 15 Tango. My wife Jackie, U.S. Air Force, 8 years, 3 Fox 5, X-Ray 1, and we are RVers supporting veterans.
How cool is that? That's just a couple. That's just a handful. You saw the list on the back of this T-shirt, and it's cool. I mean, you guys have to go over and check out the next live events on those other channels because it's just going to be really cool. And the other thing is we have some other announcements that are going to be happening on the other channels. We have some prizes that we're going to be given to like top donors. We're going to reveal what those prizes are later on in the evening on those other channels. And we cannot thank everybody enough. And I know I just said it to Jerry and Teresa and Michael and Shelley over there. But man, the past 8 weeks or 7 or 8 weeks, it's just been crazy. But when we've been on the phone almost every
Crazy
day
fun.
with them, it's just crazy fun, chaos. But it kept us busy during all this. And we're just so thankful and grateful to have those folks as our friends now. Yeah. And so thank you guys for that. What we're going to do now is something really cool. I've been looking forward to this all day. And I spoke to this Marine a couple of days ago for the first time. And this gentleman is in the program at Vets to Vets. His name is Robert. I'm not going to tell you all of his story because I'm going to bring him on here and let him tell you all about him and his dog, Henry. And he's in the green room waiting to come in. Robert, give us a thumbs up if you're ready to come in. There he is.
We're ready.
Hey, Robert, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
Good, man. And you got Henry there with you hanging out?
Yeah, I'll let you see him. I got my hands full right here.
Wrestling?
Hey, Henry.
There's Henry. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're doing well.
So, Robert, tell us a little bit about your military service in the Marine Corps.
All right, my name is Robert Prevost. I was United States Marine Corps 0331, which is I was a 240 Gulf machine gunner, and I served from 03 to 05, stationed Camp Lejeune, deployed for Iraq Father's Day of 2004.
Wow.
Yes, and I found out the day I was going to Iraq, I was having a baby, so it's kind of crazy.
Oh man.
We get there, and I didn't know what to expect, and we took a lot of losses. We took a whole lot of losses, and then on Father's Day, not Father's Day, on Thanksgiving Day 2004, we were getting ready to set to a security patrol, and they started bombing our base. And then, long story short, I was hit. Almost lost my right leg. That was after a string of bombings and attacks, and so it was a pretty intense 6 months. And so I got home. They discharged me 6 months later, and then it's been rough. Been rough ever since until
and not just with the physical stuff.
Oh, no. The physical, that goes away, you know. I was out of cast, and I had to go to physical therapy. You know, I still have a rod and screws in my leg, but those wounds, you know, they heal. I have a couple of scars on me, but the mental ones are the ones that stick with me forever.
Man, we are so grateful that you're still with us because you know, like your story, there's so many out there that it just, millimeters, inches, a couple of seconds, and it could have just gone the other way. And man, so we're so grateful to have you here with us and talking with us. And it's just an honor to even be able to speak with you and Henry today. Tell us how you found Vets to Vets United.
Okay, well, I moved here to the area, say a couple years ago, and then I go to the VA right here in Durham, North Carolina. And then I was going there, and I was going to occupational therapy. And then one of the ladies there mentioned it. So I applied to it. And then a few months later, I was contacted by somebody from the Vets to Vets organization. And then it was a godsend because I met Terry Morris. The most amazing, generous, giving woman, besides my wife and my mom, I think I've ever met. So
I get that vibe. I've only talked to Terry a couple of times on the phone, and man, she was a veterinarian. She made tons of money being a veterinarian. She gives it all up. She starts a nonprofit to help veterans, and it's just amazing. It blows my mind what people how giving they are to the veteran community. So tell us a little bit about Henry.
Okay, well, Henry is half Rottweiler, half I believe African Hound. He is a Rottweiler with a goatee. But I got him right before coronavirus started. I deal with a lot of anxiety. I deal with a lot of panic attack issues, and I got him, and it was just right in time. You know, a lot of people say God sent or this and that, but I truly believe that. I got him right before the coronavirus, and when everybody had to start isolating, my wife was still working. Full time. So I got him, and it was me and him isolated together.
Oh wow!
It was absolutely,
what you needed.
I was isolated with this fella around.
It sounds like a good problem to have.
Yes. And he's just the best. And it was just awesome. A great, easy, with Terry and with Henry, the best organization has been just a blessing.
Now, have you had the opportunity to meet other veterans and kind of get embedded in that community yet?
Well, right before the coronavirus hit, I literally got in probably weeks before, and I met a couple other veterans, but not enough to really form enough relationships yet. But me and Terry over this coronavirus we've formed a good relationship, and she has, I mean, gone above and beyond. I don't vouch for anybody, but for her, she's been absolutely a new friend. She's checked on me, and she's just absolutely an amazing woman.
Yeah, she is, and we cannot wait to meet her.
Yeah,
that's going to be so awesome. We're going to be up in the North Carolina area here in a few weeks. We can't wait to start moving. We're moving the day after tomorrow for the first time since this whole deal broke out. But so you said you're very new in the program, and so how did you choose Henry, or how did Henry choose you, or how did that work?
Well, I went there one day just for my very first little meeting, and then I walk in, and then I see this rambunctious half Rottweiler. It was a Rottweiler with the goatee before I knew what it was. Hyper all over the place. And then they handed him off to me, and it was just this instant. He climbed on me, and it was like, okay, I know.
He looks like he's right at home.
Right there, I asked Terry, I was like, can I take him home? And then, of course, I waited a week or two, and then she let him come with me, and he's never left. I mean,
that's awesome.
He's my dog, forever.
That is awesome.
Been great.
Great story you have there, man. And I can't wait to see your progress through the program. And I know that Henry and you are going to do awesome.
Yeah.
And it looks like a lifelong friendship right from Jump Street there.
It's been a blessing.
Yeah. Well, before I let you go, is there anything else you'd like to share with everybody that's watching out there?
I mean, for anybody that may have, this has really been the most awesome, amazing, easy experience. It hasn't been something that's been forced. It's been great. Terry's been absolutely gone above and beyond. Henry, I couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, how could you ever want anything more than that? This is it for the cameras, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Man.
For somebody like me, it's been through so much. So much. It's like, wow.
It's hard to believe that something can have that type of unconditional love for you just at the moment they meet you.
Yeah.
These dogs, I mean, make such a huge difference. I know with other organizations, it can be life or death. They're amazing.
Yeah, it really is. Well, thanks, Robert. I appreciate you I appreciate you coming on, man. That's an awesome story, and we can't wait to meet you in person and shake hands and man, just hang out and swap some more stories behind the scenes and all that good stuff. But thank you so much, and thank you for your service and for your sacrifice. And we are so happy.
Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Right, bye.
Bye.
Wow, man. It was a good thing he kept talking at the first airport for a little bit, because I was starting to get a little choked up just because that story is just amazing, man. So I'm going to go back, because for anybody who has just joined in, I want to talk again about the T-shirt. The fundraiser is the T-shirt. There is a link in the comments somewhere that I posted there earlier. So scroll back up to that, I want to show you the T-shirts again. This is the front and the back of the T-shirts. And real quickly, we'll tell you, it's red for Remember Everyone Deployed. So you can wear those on Friday for Red Shirt Friday. And the reason for the price of $22 is because 22 veterans per day take their own life. And we're trying to get that number down. And I believe that through the efforts here that we're doing with Veterans to Veterans, we won't be able to measure it, but folks, we're going to be saving lives. And it's just, it's something that the world needs right now, because the world is hurting. And man, we are struggling for good news stories. This is a good news story, folks. Get behind this. 100% of everything that we earn through this campaign is going to vets. And they are very small nonprofit organizations. They don't have corporate sponsorship. They don't have TV commercials. They don't have all these things going for them. They don't have marketing, all that stuff is really low budget. All their money goes into training these veterans and training these dogs and getting these folks hooked up with the right animal. And it's all about saving lives. You got to stick around for the next event.
Yeah.
I'm pasting a link right there right now. That's going to be over at Michael and Shelly's at Our Epic RV Adventure. They're up next. You're going to meet another vet with another dog. You're going to meet more channels that we're helping us with this collaboration. You're going to hear more about what we're doing here. So every one of these is going to be different. Stay with us for the whole night. And then over there, Michael's going to drop some links over to Jerry's. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to get out of here a little bit early because we want everybody to get a chance to go over to Our Epic RV Adventure and get settled in, because the next 30 minutes is going to be awesome too.
Yeah.
We can't tell you how much we appreciate this.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of sales are going on or donations are going on, but I'm sure they're already happening because our community is just so awesome.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it, even though we can't see it yet, but we know it's coming and we appreciate it. And like we do at the end of all of our videos, we're going to honor a fallen hero, and we'll see you in a few minutes over at Our Epic RV Adventure.